and welcome back to the Malini's channel. I am Malini's third nipple or her belly button in week 34 of pregnancy. Today we're going to talk about tattoos and piercings during pregnancy. Hi. So first of all, during pregnancy you're going to be short of breath a lot, so I need to breathe. I'm not going to talk about getting tattoos done or getting piercings done during pregnancy, but what is going to happen to your existing piercings and tattoos during pregnancy. When I was younger, people told me to not get tattooed, to not get piercings done, because God knows what's going to happen to me once I'm pregnant. It's going to stretch, it's going to get ugly, and it's going to go into all directions, and you're going to regret it. Regret it. Whether you're going to regret it or not, I don't know. You may regret it, you may not regret it, but it will have absolutely nothing to do with your pregnancy. Just a quick info, I have neurodermatitis, which means I have super dry skin. So if anything is going to happen, it's going to happen to me. Okay, let's start with the piercing. I showed you my belly button in week 32 already, where I noticed that my belly button basically looks like a third nipple, because every time you put some clothes on, that sounds like I never put clothes. I do put clothes on. So every time I wear clothes, this is not going to sound any better. Every time I wear clothes, there's something sticking out of my clothing, and it is this little lip here. Anyways, so in that video, I noticed that I'm going to show you like this. There we go. Here we go. So I've noticed that you can see this hole, and then you see this lip, and then you see this crater, and then this whole thing, and it looks like a massive blur. So what I'm going to show you is I had 2 piercings done. The first one when I was 16, it had an infection. The canal grew back together, and it's now scar tissue. And that's all the reddish, brownish area down here between those 2 holes. Obviously, it's ugly, but it's not pregnancy related, so it's not going to stretch out while you're pregnant. Then, this one, I took the piercing out in my second month. Because it got itchy, not because I was terrified it was going to scar or it was going to stretch or anything. I think it did stretch, but that is, I think, okay. So the canal is still there. It's not going to grow back together unless you had it done like 6 months ago, then it might grow back together. I'm not going to say anything about that. Anyways, so here's my old piercing. I'm just going to show you, it still goes through. There we go. Whoop. Yeah. And wearing it during pregnancy is possibly a thing that is feasible. In my case, not so much. Where are we going? There. Okay. It doesn't sit all that flat because that third nipple thing down here elevates it a little bit, so it looks a bit stupid. Anyway, so it sticks, it fits. I'm not going to screw the ball back on. I could, but I don't want to. It's too much to fiddle around now. Then, tattoos. This is also around 10 years, more than 10 years old, I think. And I'm going to bring the computer a bit closer so you can see it. There are no stretches, there are no tears, it's all in perfect condition. Even the color is still there. And I still don't regret getting this tattoo done. Then, there we go. Okay, there. So the tattoos in the back, I don't know if you can see them. I can't see anything. Those tattoos are possibly around 2 years old. And as you can see, my weight gain of around 15 kilos, or more even, did not make my back go big. It just made me go big here. So, getting tattoos is perfectly fine. Going obese or going pregnant is not going to affect your tattoos. I'm saying that as if I knew. I don't know how it affects other people. What I'm saying is hang on, here's another pregnancy thing. Sorry. A lot of acid reflux. My tummy sits around here right now. Can you see this? This is where my tummy sits. It's fantastic. Anyway, so during pregnancy, your tattoo is going to be fine. As I said, I have extremely dry skin, so if it's going to crack, it's definitely going to crack for me, and it hasn't cracked for me. Getting tattoos done, however, in pregnancy, I will not advise against it. I will not say do it. I planned on doing it. I eventually did not do it because I was short of time, not because I was terrified of anything. I did do my homework on that though. You will find a lot of information that will tell you to not do it because it's dangerous. You get hepatitis C and you get God knows what. But it's basically the same reasoning that there would be for people who are just generally against tattoos. It does not really have anything to do with pregnancy. If you're not afraid of anything, do get it done. I will tell you, however, that there is not sufficient research on what the ink does to your fetus. It may affect the fetus, it may not affect the fetus. Honestly, I would have gone for the tattoo, I was just short of time. And I think I'm done now. If you have any more questions, do pop it down in the comment section below. I'm happy to answer everything. For now, that's it. Thank you.